I know he's manned up with a linebacker, but even if that was a safety, safeties can't press the tight end from that spot in any gun bunch formation. So he's going to get really good separation as long as his route running is decent, regardless of who you're using or who's defending you. So that's really going to be an issue. Obviously, man coverage.
What does it take to get the job done right? It takes dedication.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Miles World. So today what's going to be happening is we're going to be getting new 50 players. You're going to have Aaron Rodgers as one of the 50 players. You got a punter, and you have Ray Lewis. Now, like I told you guys on Twitter, for those of you guys that follow me on Twitter at G Miles World, also Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at G Miles World, you guys would know that I have no interest in Ray Lewis at all. Now, some of you guys have Baltimore Raven theme teams, and you may be able to get similar situations, but I have two really, really good middle linebackers in Pat Willis and also Sam Mills. So let me just give you guys a quick assessment of what's going on before we get to Aaron Rodgers, because what you guys have to realize, it's going to be about 3 AP for him to get Gunslinger. So yes, it's cool that he gets Gunslinger, but we'll go over that in a second. So first up, Sam Mills, 95 speed, 97 excel, 99 tackle, 99 play rec. Dude's a monster, 95 zone, all that good stuff. All right. We go over to Patrick Willis, also a savage beast. Very, very good card. He gets that, that mid-zone KO for one, so it kind of works out for me. If I need him to play zone, he's always ready to go at your mom's house also. But listen, 94 speed, 96 excel, 87 zone, 91 hit power, all that other good stuff. So these players right now, they suit me well. I have no issue with any of this that's going on, so I don't need to even look Ray Lewis's way. Now, if you are a Ravens theme team and you just want to have him on your squad, that is a whole different scenario. You guys can go ahead and do that and enjoy that. That's fine. But I'm just letting you guys understand, based on everything and all the information that is available, that's going to be an issue for me because I don't have space for him. Neither do I think the card is that good anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't been a good card for a while in the game, maybe since 05 when they brought out, like, the hit stick with him. Like, that dude, he hasn't really been that dude. So there's so many other linebackers that are better. But again, with a Ravens theme team, maybe he will be suitable for you. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys understand a few things, though. Looking at his card overall, it seems very, very interesting to me. He is going to get that 99 throw power because his stock card is a 94 throw power, but he is a 78 speed. All right, so Josh Allen coming through the right way with the right type of speed, with 88 being Cam, and also getting Gunslinger for one because he is a strong arm QB. I think that, he's an improviser. Aaron Rodgers, he's an improviser at a 94 overall, so he's going to get it, but at what cost? Now, this is something that may be very, very interesting. Some of you guys were telling me how fast his release is, even without Gunslinger. If that is the case, remember, Madden 20, I was running with him with no abilities. If that's the case, we might be goated. Like, I'm going to tell you that straight up. Like, we might be really, really goated right now if that is the absolute case, but I don't know if that's true. I'm going to need you guys to give me some feedback. I may end up, dabbling in it to see what's going on with it, but I don't believe that it's going to be the same because if they give him built-in Gunslinger, EA is losing, and EA don't lose. So that doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a look at what Josh Allen is offering for us, because the biggest thing is you have to be able to scramble when everybody else comes out playing coverage. And also, like I said, Gunslinger being 1 AP is so unbelievably huge. Now, looking at some of the numbers that Aaron Rodgers has, if we go ahead and compare some of it, okay, the medium accuracy is 91 on this card. So this medium accuracy is 93 boosted, obviously. Short accuracy is 93. And this, remember, Aaron Rodgers, this is without any boost. So he has a 93 short accuracy, 91 mid accuracy, a 93 deep accuracy. So does that mean that the dude will always be on target? I don't know. It is what it is. Play action is a 91, so he's definitely going to hit that 95 threshold. Similar to Dante Culpepper, he has a 93 throw on a run and a 92 throw under pressure. So does that mean that he will be able to successfully get the ball off when a dude is about to smash you, like right in the eye sockets, coming off a crazy blitz?
Get comfortable. Call Krause and Crane Air Conditioning, your hometown train specialist.
I'm Erin. And I'm Margo. We've always done things our own way, charted our own paths. I wasn't going to just back down from moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis. Psoriatic arthritis wasn't going to change who I am. When I learned that my joint pain could mean permanent joint damage, I asked about Enbrel. Enbrel helps relieve joint pain and helps stop permanent joint damage. Plus, Enbrel helps skin get clear.
Obviously, man coverage. The post route gets open, the slant route gets open, even more when it's motion snapped. But you see, here's Ruggs, lower overall route running receiver, getting separation. So, pretty good play against both. Now, cover 3, your read is going to be Y right off the bat. That's going to be the route that's probably user. If not, you got this post route that's going to be open. But really, Kamara, this is the bread and butter of mesh post, low ball, that wheel route. Definitely the best play against cover 3. One more time. Let's level to a cover 3 again. Motion and cross. Here we're going to throw it to B probably. And yes, B's wide open. Possession catch in the middle of the field, and you're good to go. So that's it for the first set. Again, I'm going to start moving through these a little bit quicker. We already got pretty far in the video, but we got another set out of mesh post. Now, this is a setup you can actually run out of any play. So we're going to put every single receiver on hot route. So first things first, put A on a corner route, put RB on a post route, and B on a flat. So this is just base what it looks like. Also, put X on a smoke screen and Y on an option. So this is the play you're in the red zone. You're going to motion. And with that twist, it's going to be to put your tight end on out route. A lot of people think this out route. What he really does is he puts A on an out route. The reason for that is better against man coverage. Sometimes opponents mix between zone and man. This will help out.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Brandon Ayuk returning it. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. They set up the screen to Bo. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the slant, able to find Ayuk. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
What's the rest of the route combo? You're going to put X on that route, and RB on the slant, motion RB from right to left. Just
And now before the play clock runs out, Brian Flores going to call a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Usually you can tell the man coverage on that motion, so it's not going to be too big of a surprise for you. Unless I actually switch to man coverage here.
Here we go, D, get on the field. Check.
So just take a look at really good separation.
Mike, 55.
I know
Check, 55.
Even if it's a safety, safeties can't press the time.
Letting you know right now, you better bring it.
In any gun
Mike,
bunch
55.
formation, so he's going to get really good separation.
On first down, it's McNair. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Kenny Clark able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get
High-low on the right side. Again, B on a flat, A on a corner out, RB on a post, and then Y on an option. And it was block A, block Y, or not block Y, but Y on a wheel, and just B on a flat. So it's going to look like this, block your tight end. That's going to be open, but really, Kamara, this is the bread and butter of mesh post. Low ball, so it's not going to be too big of a surprise for you. Let's actually switch to man coverage here. We'll just run again. Here's a look at the setup. RB on slant, X on that route, and you know who's defending you. So that's not really going to be an issue. Obviously, man coverage. The post route
whistle
gets open,
and a
slant
timeout.
route gets open.
And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Mike, 55. Right there, look, 55.
Run bunch formation, so he's going to get really good separation. Decent, regardless of who you're using or who's defending you. So that's not really going to be an issue. Obviously, man coverage. The post route gets open. The slant route gets open.
From the gun, here's McNair. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, McNair. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that? The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first round pick of 2014. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And now his throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bush. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, here's Bo. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot, maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that, and oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So he needed one. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Flush to his right. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time.
Yeah, let's get second.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the gun, it's McNair. Escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, McNair. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5.
Post or beyond a corner. Just giving yourself a couple of high or low reads. You got A that's going to be open, and that soft, or sometimes that middle third will actually fall down as well. Even throwing that late, you see we had so much space that it's still a touchdown. But yeah, that play is really good, even if it is cover 2 or whatever. A on a post or beyond a corner. You're just giving yourself a couple of high or low reads. You got A that's going to be open in that soft spot of the zone. The drag's going to pull down hook curl or revert hook zone and really open it up for you. So that's something that you can use a lot, obviously.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, McNair. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, 1 cut, and he's grasping at air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Dancing to his left, and a big loss here as he's taken down. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
Big stop, let's go. Mark 55, Mark 55. Get that quarterback.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Here we go.
The end result, 21 yards. On the run, it's Bush. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. That one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. McNair. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Fucking
and
bomb.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have...
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 70 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Reggie Bush was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Let's go,
Here, babe, what's up?
Throwing again. McNair. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover.
Oh, you think it's somebody? Oh, you think it's somebody? No, it's when the bill collector, baby. Hold on.
You had to go way down there to call that?
No, baby, I had to. Okay, hold on. I gotta be lying. I gotta be lying. I gotta be lying. Here we go.
Thank you for calling the National Debt Relief Center on behalf of Career Coach. This is Holly on a recorded line.
You know who that is, there?
No, why do you ask when they come?
Because it's a okay. I had to get on the code there. Oh, don't. I had to, babe.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run.
I didn't say you was, sugar.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still
no, babe.
okay,
never mind. You're not getting what I'm trying to say. No, babe. No, babe. It's the same number right there. I had a block.
On 4th down, McNair. That's to his
okay,
running back.
hold on. I'm finna show you right now.
They're going to wrap him up as
I can't pause. Wait a minute. Hold on. God damn it, baby. I thought I was there. 3rd down.
And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The Dolphins on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He'll look to throw. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, you got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
50's the mic. Not today, you are. Not today.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And it's caught.
Oh, we got a touch.
With it, we are tied here in the
I'm finna take this dude ass out and try to play him here.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A give, this is Bush. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And no, it's incomplete. So that hits the ground with only 4 seconds remaining. And this should be the last play. One more shot. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's Bush on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Come on, guys. Yeah, let's go. I've got to be patient, baby. You've got to be patient. Man, that's open. Oh, dang.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second and 11. He'll drop this down to Jackson. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Escaping the pressure right.
Show ass,
This
Mr.
is
Postman.
incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Mike, 50. Oh, here we go.
From the gun, here's McNair. Throw left side complete. It's Bush. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the gun on 3rd down. McNair, open man is Hill. He's got it. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But, partner, look where the ball's being placed now. They're deep in the red zone, which to me, that opens up their options because they can run the field goal kicker out there right now, or they can decide to run a play and put it into the perfect position he might require in order to make the game-winning kick.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Brandon, I'd go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. They'll try and run. Tomlinson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance.
Hey. Oh, so they're going back to what they were doing again. Oh. Oh, they're in that damn scheme.
So if you roll out, you can also throw this corner out sometimes if it were like a cover 2 defense. So here we're in cover 2, I can roll out and then I can throw RB over the top, or I can check down to my drag. Just gives you a lot of options. Again, pretty unique concept. Not a lot of people use rollout corners this year, so you can have decent success running it. Another variation to that is just put A in the crosser, so I can throw A in the crosser, RB on the corner, and X on the drag. Even though Waller does run the shorter crosser route, it still can get open in certain zones. Here I'm going to check next one. Even though Waller does run the shorter crosser route, it still can get a play that's going to be open in that soft spot in the zone. The drag's going to pull that foot ball, pull it up zone, really open it up. So that's how but obviously if you roll out, you can also throw this corners.
Yeah, go ahead, babe. Hey, baby. I gotta put this bulb up outside from my mama her toe. I gotta get up on this damn tall ass ladder and put this bulb in there for it. Then
Oh, trying to
I
gauge
can call
the
you
sun,
back,
and
but
he
I just
muffs
got
it.
over here to a house.
And beyond the
What's
20,
wrong,
but not by much. In fact,
everything
just
all right
a
with you?
yard pass there to the 21.
Yeah, outside like a night light. It turns on. Like if anything move outside, it turns on. I'm putting it for my mom because she ain't by herself. Yeah, because she ain't by herself, so I'm trying to do it for her. Because nobody in
Throwing
here with
now,
her.
Roethlisberger on first down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Looking deep here for it's caught at the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron, 49 yards, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. CD, look at this clock and scoreboard. We're less than a minute into this game, and they've already made 2 trips to the end zone.
So that means that someone's confidence is absolutely soaring right now. There's almost no slowing them down. On the flip side, now you got to get together. You've got to talk to each other. Make sure you stay tight, stay focused as a team. Yeah, it's a quick blitz, but you can get back in this game if you don't let it get away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, McNair. This one caught by Davis. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. Now McNair looking for a 1st down throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bush. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the gun, McNair. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Operating from the gun, McNair, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, McNair. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. He's got a man, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Be on a flat route combo that does get open is this deep cross over the top of a smart out route, which we already have stock, so we just throw RB on the cross. We have a little hitch type combo here with flat and almost a curl flat combo, and we have Camaro on a backside option. But overall, you see the crosser can get open sometimes. The mid read does a good job of actually matching on there. But if it's like cover 3, you have a couple of things that could be open. So I'll set it up again. Be on a flat, Y on option, RB on a cross. Again, pretty simple setup here. You see Waller's going to get wide open, so they're going to do, and then I can throw RB over the top, or I can check down to my drag. Just gives you a lot of options. Again, pretty unique concept. Not a lot of people use rollout corners this year, so you can have decent success running it. Another variation to that is just to put A on a crosser, so I can throw A on a crosser, RB on a corner, and X on a drag. Even though Waller does run the shorter crosser route, it still can, get open against certain zones. Here I'm going to check down, but yeah, just give you guys a couple of options. We'll go into one more setup out of this play. It's going to be a max protect setup. So you're just going to max protect, and then you're just going to throw X on it, drag, and RB on the corner. Pretty base setup. You can, have little success with this, and again, if you do quick snap it, it's going to be difficult to defend. He's going to have to get his deep zone drops on the field if he's not even if he's playing like 20 yards or 15 yards, it might not be defended. So especially with the rollout, and then you got your drag. So just a couple of ideas there. Pretty solid plays. Again, these are pretty standard setups. It's not meant to be super complicated, super diabolical. It's meant to be simple reads, simple completions. Dink and dunk down the field and go over the top with a cannons, cover 3, cover 2. So again, that's it for our first 4 plays. We got 2 more setups. It's going to be out of tight end hook and bunch trail. So we've got some other passing plays here. Some more unique ones. Not going to be in our audibles, but I'm
yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Looking deep here for it's caught at the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Into Miami. Yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Looking deep here for it's caught at the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Setup that he runs is going to be RB on a crosser, B on a flat route, and then Y on an option. So it's going to be like this. A combo that does get open is this deep cross over the top of a smart out route, which we already have stock, so we just throw RB on a cross. We have a little hitch type combo here with a flat and almost a curl flat combo, and we have Camaro on a backside option. But overall, you see the crosser can get open sometimes. The mid read does a good job of actually matching on there. But if it's like cover 3, you have a couple of things that could be open. So I'll set it up again. Be on a flat, Y on option, RB on a cross. Again, pretty simple setup here. You see Waller's going to get wide open. So you're really in this offense, you have to make them respect the tight end. That's what you're doing. Really, you're making them man up the tight end or user. You have to make them focus on the tight end a lot. That's what this offense is pretty good at. So again, here's our setup. Little bit cover 2 does a decent job at defending its stock. Most people will not run cover 2 stock, I'll tell you that much. And you'll find out next play punch trail wide, they won't run stock cover 2 on you. But if it's man coverage, crosser's going to get open definitely, and then the rest of the routes can get open as well, meaning Waller and Kamara. But you see that crosser does get open against man coverage, also cover 3. So pretty good play. Now myself, what I like to do is I like to use this corner route. This corner route is very solid, specifically against man coverage. He didn't use that too much, but maybe I would go with a setup like this, A on an out route, Y on like an option, or even Y on like a Texas route, and then just keep B on his corner route and A on an out route. Again, this isn't a setup he ran, so I'm not going to really go over it, but this is a setup that I run and I have success with out of this offense. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tight end hook. He didn't run it a whole bunch. He did run that setup a lot. Cover 2 does a decent job at defending its stock. Most people will not run cover 2 stock, I'll tell you that much. And you'll find out next play with punch trail why they won't run stock cover 2 on you. But if it's man coverage, crosser's going to get open definitely, and then the rest of the routes can get open as well, meaning Waller and Kamara. But you see that crosser does get open against man coverage, also cover 3. So pretty good play. Now myself, what I like to do is I like to use this corner route. This corner route is very solid, specifically against man coverage. He didn't use that too much, but maybe I would go with a setup like this, A on an out route, Y on like an option, or even Y on like a Texas route, and then just keep B on his corner route and A on an out route. Again, this isn't a setup he ran, so I'm not going to really go over it, but this is a setup that I run and I have success with out of this offense. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tight end hook. He didn't run it a whole bunch. He did run that setup a lot, mixing a couple of things with it. But yeah, you can obviously have your own twist on this offense. Moving on, we got our last play, punch trail. Now again, I mentioned this play is really good against cover 2. And that's just simply because of this post route D. It's going to split the cover 2 for a 1-play touchdown. The setup you want to go with it that he ran is A on a post and Y on a Texas route, and then B on a flat. So it's going to look like this. Gives you a lot of options. Really good against man coverage as well. But yeah, first read is going to be Y. If it's not manned up, or if he doesn't have a zone or user it, it's going to be open. Again, Y on the Texas, A on a post, and B on a flat. With it that he ran is A on a post and Y on a Texas route. Like this gives you
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. It's McNair. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now McNair off the play fake. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Here's Mostert, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Bush. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Check 33. 33. Check 33. Check
of the gun. It's McNair. Runs through the contact. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, McNair. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bush. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. A quick throw here out to Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, McNair. That one complete to Hill. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. From the gun, McNair. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down, McNair to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll make it 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, McNair, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone from way up at the 23. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed, what you were looking for.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Montez Sweat, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Now he'll escape to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Flushed out right, and it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and that will force a turnover on downs. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about it.
And all the way in for a Miami team.
Hey, babe.
options. Really good against man coverage as well. But yeah, first read is going to be Y. If it's not man, then for our first 4 plays, we've got two more setups. It's going to be our tight end hook and bunch trail. So we've got some other passing plays here. Some more unique ones are not going to be in our audibles, but I'm just going to set them right here, tight end hook. And then we got bunch trail right here. So we'll start out with tight end hook.
You got a Ravens theme team.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, it's McNair. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Just keep going. It's all right.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing after the interception. McNair, he rifles one that's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On first and 10, McNair. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get this down to the 10. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. From the gun, McNair. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Single receiver. 15's mine. I got 15. 15's mine.
Operating from the gun, McNair steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third down. From the gun, McNair eluding the pressure right. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st and 10, McNair flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. On first down, McNair. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, McNair. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, McNair. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the gun, McNair. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
Here I come again. Slam, slam, slam. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike 52. Mike 52.
Throwing on first down. McNair. Man open left side is Brown. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
See something here. Let's see something. All right. Oh.
When you move to a place like Lakewood Park, you don't have to pay the down payment.
Oh, you don't? Who told you all this, him, boo?
Real estate people.
But you like it out there, do you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, I like it out there. I like it out there in B-roll. I'm gonna put this thing on. I like it like out there, like
officer used to take. Yeah, it wasn't last year, it was the year before last, yeah. The police officer used to always take our employees. Merlene made her mad. What she was doing was wrong, but hey, she would like make sure her sister, like what I'm doing is wrong. To make sure you get taken care of, you know. And she would make sure her nieces and nephews got taken care of. But she had a bunch of them. So that's who all shop every year. But me, I got enough sense to know, yeah, I just squeeze you in it. You don't put it not I squeeze you in it. The rest of them was from my job. She took 2 or 3. And then they got like 5 or 6 children.
You know, I heard you call this running back name out last night, Willis McGee, but I realized I could put him to my team because he was a Raven. So I might get Willis McGee and add him to my running back squad because he was a Raven though. Only thing I don't like about this stats that his change of direction is an 88, but it should bring it up though. Should bring it up a lot. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not gonna get rid of Derrick Henry though. I'm not getting rid of him. Keep him in stable. Might take him out, but I ain't gonna get rid of him though. I'm gonna wait to get him. Damn, bro. Let me get about I need about 80,000 for him. Players. Hey, the market kind of slow right now. And you got Aaron Rodgers up to a 97. Whoa. And here, Jet. Oh, he got him at the Jets, too. Wait a minute.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I didn't mean to pick that fucking play. Oh, gosh. This was a waste of the damn time for nothing.
The drive starts with Reggie Bush. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Cover 2. Oh, he didn't cover 2. Then we can just cover 2 beat it then.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
57, Mike, 57.
Damn.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter.
Yeah,
they're down to 1 remaining.
Seems somebody had him over to a 98.
Operating from the gun, McNair. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Shit was good, too, bro. Oh, fucking around with it.
From the gun, McNair. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Yeah, this right here. I got the bunch with it too, man. I have to do this. You know what I'm saying?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, McNair. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 14
get back in the
yards,
cover
but
3,
not
I got
enough
this
for
right
the
here.
first down due to the previous penalty.
And I got
No
this right here
crystal
for the
ball
cover
up here.
3.
I can't truly see into the future, But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? If as a defensive guy,
remember how
they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it a second down. From the gun, McNair. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J.
I know this motherfucker can't run the ball back. That was a concept I got. But I made a wrong read on that one.
A far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Ryan Shazier gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It be like that though, you know what I'm saying? Damn, he quit. Man, rebuild your team, man. Rebuild your team, bro. Come on now. The phone sounds just like my damn wife's phone. Shit be making the same damn noise. I'm gonna put, you know what? I'm gonna put Tyree Hill in a slot. I'm gonna put his ass in that slot. I'm gonna put him in that slot, and yeah, I got the nightmare matchup with him. And I'm gonna keep my. I'll keep him on the outside. Yep.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Dog, I'm blitzing them, bro, and he's not doing.
McDonald. Oh, he's gonna
Damn, he picked it off any damn way.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the mid.
You know what? I hate when they do that because when they keep quitting like that, Madden EA will match you up with somebody with a way better team than yours in the long run, bro. Especially when you're trying to get to the Super Bowl. Fuck. Oh, team standouts takes over wild card Wednesday. Okay, let's see who they got coming up. They got Frank Clark right in. Cordell Patterson, James Robinson, halfback of Jacksonville. Man, worth my time. So the Danny Thomas not gonna, would you don't want him on your field no more? What he did, bro? Oh wow!
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and off we go. And Madden.
But you notice though, I see a lot of people running with Reggie Bush more than him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
They need to do something about that shit, though, man. I'm so sick of that.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
No. You gonna run with Dick? What the fuck?
And whoa, he's gonna hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Escaping the prank. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Shazier. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now before the play clock runs out, Brian Flores is going to call a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They run with LT. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Now a man open down the middle of the field and all the way inside the field.
Damn, I wouldn't put him in the damn slot. He quit. God damn.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second
I gotta
charge
get more of that
timeout here in
Redskin
this first
playbook,
quarter.
like
They're
out of
down to
the
one
trips,
remaining.
half-back week and all that, and see if you come up with some out of that. Nasty nigga.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. He's going to go out of bounds, but he
give it
takes
that
this
space,
one
bro,
down
don't
just
do
shy
that.
of the 20. Give him 15 yards
I
on
can
that
feel
one,
that
and the
cover three.
Dolphins have a first down. From the gun, here's McNair. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Operating from the gun, McNair looking for his running back, and he's got him. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Tomlinson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Now, don't tell me he finna quit. Come on now.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
I'm gonna fix that
A little
shit.
bit of humor.
Oh,
Gotta laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now it's Rodgers. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bush. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the gun, McNair. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McNair. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
There you go. Now, let's play.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. From the gun, McNair. And that is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he finds McLaurin.
Oh, man,
he's
him
going to
up.
get this
Don't
all the way
fucking
down
man
inside
up.
the 35. A big play there as they
Damn.
get the conversion on 3rd and
Fuck,
13.
man.
This
Manning them
offense
up.
is slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop. From the 31, Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. He returns this to the 22.
Come on now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, McNair. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw on second down, Steve McNair. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Don't get nervous. Kill. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Operating from the gun, McNair. A quick slant to Hill. 2nd and 6. From the gun, McNair. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On 3rd and 2, McNair. And going deep for Hill. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Looking to throw on
Oh, Lord, I had
down.
him wide open.
McNair, and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Push him back. Check 26, check 26.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing on first down. McNair. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. From his linebacker spot, that's Derek Brooks with a sack. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked.
You wouldn't do that.
Now it's third down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Throwing on third and long. McNair. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Out of the gun, it's McNair.
Oh, God.
And my goodness, this is
Bush
incomplete.
catch the ball for me
The
next
Dolphins
time.
can't convert on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Snap comes at 1. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Hey, let's get that hole.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. So it'll be second and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They fake the give. Now Rodgers rolling to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
They dialed up the blitz on third down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
43's the mic, boys. 43.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Man, you guys don't expect
Get
so we
down
do
near the
that bitch
goal line. This is
fast.
where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back.
Got him. Let's go.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it with Bush. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, first down. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
He's
back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw.
Damn, he got me.
And,
he got me on that good one, dog. Good one.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
He had him in the spot right
He's
there,
at the
too.
50.
He had him in the
He's at
spot.
the 30.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game.
What's up, boys? Next Gen Men is out. I'm sure you guys have been playing it, have been watching it, have been reviewing it yourself. Now, there's a lot of things to be said about it. It's a lot different than the current Gen Madden, I will tell you that much. But I will break down more of my initial thoughts after playing about 70 games of Next Gen Madden. We played 50 games a week in League. We had 2 accounts in the top 10, including no money spent. That video will be later today or tomorrow. And as you get this video with 500 likes, I will bring you the best game from no money spent. But this is my regular team. This is one of my first 3 games on the Next Gen Madden where I was just trying to get used to it. And you know, people are in such a hurry to put out a video. Let me put out a video. I want to put out my video right away. I want to be the first one with video. One of my biggest pet peeves in the Madden community is just the jump to judgment of a game you played for 1 hour. Or a game you played for 1 drive.
Well, they Tuesday, yeah, they playing
Give it a weekend, give it about probably 6 days. Like I said, probably 70 plus games of Next Gen Madden before I really formed a decent opinion I could give you guys. But, like I said, stay tuned after this gameplay, and I will break down what my initial thoughts on the first week of Next Gen Madden. And we will definitely talk a lot about Next Gen Madden on the podcast. We've been doing the podcast on Wednesdays because the MCS game.
Actually, let me look at the damn